And a couple of close calls in that last inning. Both calls were accurate. And a double play that the Yankees somehow able to get out of a mess in the top of the 10th inning with the Blue Jays with 2 on and nobody out. They cannot score. Now David Percy will take over in the bottom of the 10th inning.
Well, David Percy has pitched in 10 ball games, and Percy was a starter last year. Made 9 starts for the Blue Jays, went 1-3, but at the end of spring training, he decided to convert and send him down to the minor leagues, cut him down to basically a 2-pitch pitcher, a fastball and a slider, and he's pitched very well. So he's charged with facing Robinson Cano here in the 10th.
The American League's leading hitter. Cano with 16 home runs this season. He's inside the top 10 in that category as well. What's interesting about Cano's year with the power numbers, 10 of those 16 home runs have come against left-handed pitching. The most in the American League. He is hitless today.
Percy has thrown 93 miles an hour, and he's got a good, tight, leg-breaking slider to attack Robinson Cano.
He's been tough out of that Blue Jays bullpen. Opponents batting just 163 against him this year. And a guy who can give you multiple innings as well if needed. 3 balls, no strikes on Cano. Named to his second All-Star team earlier today. He'll be the All-Star starter at second base. Taking all the way, and Cano walks on 4 straight. So the potential winning run is at first for the Yankees. Instead of Jorge Posada, it'll be Francisco Cervelli. We take you back to the 7th. Fred Lewis fouls one off Posada's hand, and he was taken out of the game.
Yeah, and x-rays on that left ring finger. You can see how he winced in pain when the trainer tried to evaluate what the injury was. He has a sprained left ring finger. And it's interesting, he had his glove on. And that ball hit him at the top of the glove. It really bent that finger back. So, evidently, it's just a sprain. And they'll evaluate it further tomorrow, I'm sure.
So instead of Posada, it's Cervelli once again. Cervelli was up the next half inning in the 7th with the bases loaded. He bunts this time. It's a good one. And the play is made for the out. So Cervelli is playing a little small ball here at Yankee Stadium. Bunts Robinson Cano to second base. The Yankees have the potential winning run in scoring position.
That's a perfect bunt. He hit it very firm up to the first baseline. Pitcher Percy got out and barehanded it, but he does his job. No doubts about this one. Not trying to be too perfect with it, just make sure he gets it on the ground. Well, Percy's got a chance to get out of this. He's got a couple of left-handed hitters that he's dealing with here. Lefties have hit just .214 against Percy this year, and Granderson's had no luck at all.
Anderson, a batting average under 200 against left-handers this season. Does have 1 home run. That was the big story coming into the year. How would Granderson hit lefties? How would Gardner hit lefties?
See, the outfield is shallow now in case there's a base hit. They have 3 outfield assists today. Wise had 2 in the same inning. That's what the umpires were talking about. He threw out a couple of runners at home, and then Bautista threw out Nick Swisher at the plate.
Thus the hat trick for home plate umpire Dale Scott. You rarely see outfield assists. You're lucky if you get 1, maybe 2 a game, but 3. 3
in the same game and 2 in 1 inning.
It's going to require a little research. Cano at second. Granderson goes out of the strike zone. And down he goes. So Curtis Granderson strikes out for the second out of the inning. And the 4th strikeout for Curtis Granderson today. He's 0 for 5. Two outs for the Yankees. And here's Brett Gardner. 2 hits. He drove in a pair on an inside-the-park home run in the 6th. Could have been the final out of the inning. Who knows where this game would have ended up. Dwayne Wise makes the catch in center field. It was called a hit and an inside-the-park home run because Wise lost it in the sun.
Brett Gardner's held his own against left-handed pitching, batting .266. Pretty respectable number. He's wearing out right-handed, but now he's got to deal with the left-hander David Percy.
So back in the 6th inning, 2 outs. Gardner looked like he was going to be the final out. Wise was there, never got the glove into the shade position for his eyes, and Gardner, the full circuit, all the way around to score his 2nd career inside the park home run. After he poked a grand slam out of here yesterday, which was his 1st career salami. 1 ball, 1 strike on Gardner. Joe Girardi said earlier today he puts Brett Gardner in a small group of important Yankee hitters this year. You know, it's funny that some of the big names didn't pop up. Now, he mentioned Cano, but also Brett Gardner. One of the main reasons why the Yankees are where they are in the standings. Just off the plate.
Put Cervelli in that class, too, coming up with an awful lot of key hits along with Brett Gardner. And Cervelli has made a contribution in this inning with a perfect sacrifice bunt.
Cervelli, Gardner, Cano, and Nick Swisher on Joe Girardi's list. Gardner has been great in spots like this. 2 outs with runners in scoring position, hitting .321. Full count to Gardner.
Well, he hits the ball very well to the opposite field also, and Fred Lewis has the weakest arm in this outfield. Wise has a strong arm. We've seen that. Bautista has the best arm in right.
That Cano at second base, and Gardner fouls it away. I was watching Robinson Cano there, and he might have picked up on something with Molina behind the plate. He gave him a little signal right before that pitch. And Gardner took a big hack. We'll see. Some hitters like to know what's coming, or at least like location. Some don't want to know at all.
Yeah, and if you're out there long enough, you could pick up where the catcher is setting up and possibly pick up his signs. Everybody is so aware nowadays because all of the videotape.
Off the plate, Gardner draws the walk.
Well, the bottom part of this order has been a thorn in the side of the Blue Jays all afternoon. Joe Girardi is going to make a move here.
Marcus Thames will come off Girardi's bench. Now he'll hit in the spot occupied by Ramiro Pena. So Marcus Thames will get a shot to win it for New York here in the 10th inning. We're tied at 6. The Blue Jays tied it in the 9th inning off Mariano Rivera. Thames just back from the disabled list. Down on a rehab assignment. And available to Girardi here today. So Thames, who swings a home run bat, will get a chance here. Thames put on the disabled list with a ankle injury. Two outs. Cano still at second base. Gardner at first. The only one that matters for the Yankees is Robinson Cano at second.
Tim's 0 for 4 as a pinch hitter this year.